Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near.
It's deep in their bones, they'll run into smoke when the fire is fierce.
Oh, pick yourself up, guys. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die.
Alright, so this is going to be somewhat of a free for one review. 1, 2, and free. These two, thrift store. This guy just got from Walmart. So let's get these two off to the side and save them for later. My first ever Transformers 1 figure. Let's get him out. Holy crap, this backdrop. I might actually keep this one out because that is beautiful. But now, let's get the guy himself out. Alright, so here's all the stuff you get separate from him. This part, the axe, those exhausts, and his matrix, which is very tiny. Very, very tiny. Cool. Alright, anyways. Let's get the big guy out then, shall we? That's weird. Before I got him into shot, where this color is, it looked perfectly fine, but when it's exposed to the light, like, hold on, let me try something. I mean, that doesn't make it much better, but still. Anyways, back to this. This guy, I don't know. And him in my hands it just feels weird, like, but no issues. As you can see, you have the peg and the smokestacks onto the side, and you can see I pegged the matrix in there. I'm not going to do the matrix function, but I'm going to do something. Let's get the axe equipped. Oh my god, that was a little bit rough. But yeah, on Optimus, I finally have a prime with an axe. With the inbuilt axe. Come on, there we go. But yeah, articulation, head goes all the way the fuck up. Can look down a bit if you want. It can wiggle. It can do side to side, but it can go left and right, which is a little bit hard. Has butterfly joints there. Does hot rod and shoulders. Like fully rotate around. It can, and if you want to, you could fucking transform it in a bit. Elbow, bend, swivel at the elbow, hand rotates. We got ab crunch. Let me check on the build. Doesn't seem like it. But chest opens for matrix. Waist swivel. Well, that's not really a waist swivel. That's more like a chest swivel. Okay. Legs go back that far. They can go forward that far. Okay. They can go out that far. Bend it there, which is very tight. Ankle tilt? Ankle tilt? But yeah. This is an interesting case because I have never seen the movie, but I've only seen him in the trailer. So far, his robot mode looks okay. But I think I'm going to do transformations uniquely since I started doing stop motion. So, dude, I'll get this out of the way and let you do your thing. Okay, so the stop motion transformation was becoming a hassle, so I decided to do it. But yeah, I have one complaint. And the instructions, this is literally all this is news for. They could have just figured out a way how to transform, make it part of the transformation. But no, they just have to make it a separate piece. They made this a separate piece. You have to actually put this on the bottom one because I thought it was the top, but no, apparently it's the fucking bottom one for vehicle mode. And you also have to put the axe in as well, so you can't just have the axe or in this off to the side because that's not part of the transformation. But that's just very annoying, and I feel like I haven't even, and it doesn't even feel like I got it complete. Like, it doesn't, like, the legs, all they do is just curl up. Like, this thing looks like I haven't finished the transformation. But yeah, it rolls like rolling things should, but it just, I don't know, with the hands sticking out, the legs, the only thing you need to do is fold in the feet and do all sorts of shenanigan bullshit. And this is like the actual legit chest, like, see? If I could fucking remove the yeah, but if you guys own the figure, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I can't move it because fucking hands, but this thing, I want to like it, but it just feels and looks not finished. Like, this is disappointing. Like, I'm actually legitimately fucking upset because it just looks incomplete. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the first Optimus Prime figure I've ever gotten that I don't like. This feels like a waste because parts forming required for transformation. Weapon integration required for the transformation. Like, and you also have to put these on. Why the hell are they even separate? They don't hinder the transformation. What, are they just separate so that way you can rotate them to become like the same things in the trailer and the movie? Piss off. You could have easily just made them like peg into place for truck mode and then have them rotate around and then peg back in to the side when you want the frame thrower gimmick. And of course, you have to have your mandatory matrix. But like I said, this thing feels incomplete. And I'm upset. I feel like I got rigged. Like, the robot, the figure feels weird. The robot mode looks cool. I'll give it that. But the transformation confused me at some points. And the the end result is weapon parts form required for transformation. So, and I'm not even bullshitting you. Let me see here. Yep, here it is. Let's look at the acid. Step 22. Like, they made you fucking connect them there, and then peg them in, and then you made them split again just to put in the axe. It's a fucking step! And then you peg them up, and of course your parts form. But the axe transformation is in the steps. It's not like one of those, you can... It's like one of those weapon storage things. It's required for the transformation. And I don't know why it is. Like, maybe it has to do with the... I don't know. The only thing I like about this is the fucking robot mode. Transformation feels unfinished. Vehicle mode looks unfinished. The feeling of the figure feels off. The look of the figure is cool. In robot mode, at least. The vehicle mode looks like utter trash. It's like they didn't even try making a Cybertronian truck. And what I'm seeing from the trailers, I have not watched the movie, so don't nail me. But yeah. Like, look at this. You can tell. Feet, hands. Like, this is frustrating. So, let's get this disappointment off screen. And talk about these two buggers. Okay, so these are original Transformers Armada figures. These guys are part of a team that make a weapon. I don't have the third one, but I'm going to get the third one off eBay. And it's pretty cheap too, so... surprisingly. But yeah, these are original minicons, as if it could... You can barely... You can barely make it. There we go. And where is it on this guy? Ah, right there. See? Minicons. This guy is Mirage, this guy's Downshift. I'm going to transform one of them at a time, but first, their vehicle modes. I love them. Oh, and also, Peekaboo. And Downshift can. Poof. I have to tell that toy guy that he can. But yeah, these guys look good in their vehicle mode. So, honestly, since these guys came out in the early 2000s, I'm going to give them slack for the robot mode. So, let's do Mirage first, since he's my favorite. Okay, so what you want to do is, well, I don't know if it's required, but I push it in for robot mode and pull it out for vehicle mode. Take the wheels over to the side. And then you can rotate here. I don't know if this is required. These two did not come with the instructions, so I'm just going off pure guessing. Here's Mirage. Now in comes Downshift. Okay, so what I like to do is split these out so that way I can get in here and actually unpeg them. And then I like to fold them in. You bend this down, split this, pull these down, and then flip up the head. So here they are. My first ever two Armada figure. When I literally saw these guys in a thrift store. So, but I didn't realize what they are. I realized they were Transformers, but I wasn't. The only way I noticed they were Transformers was the minicon symbol. That's the only thing that told me, because I found this guy first. They were in a basket full of Hot Wheels. Fortunately, the third number was there, but it was only half of it. The other half was nowhere to be found. So I have to go on eBay and get Dirt Boss, which is fucking funny of a name. But yeah, let's take a look at their robot modes. Mirage. It's literally just F1 with a head, and it's just, I mean, it's a minicon, and this was the 2000s. Minicons were smaller, or like small pockets for back in the day, but I like him. He's kind of a goofy. It's like, God, I think there's a meme where someone has like their, like, where they're like, I know this is T-posing, but I feel like there's a meme of someone with their shoulders out and their arms like dangling like Mirage is. Like exactly like this. Like, I swear there's a meme about that. But now, Downshift. Again, minicon. Well, ahead though. You want to know something crazy? I love the fact that the only, like, it's all white and black and red in alt mode. But in robot mode, I think that's like yellow or orange, red, black, white. Like, there's like some more breakup in the vehicle mode, robot mode in the vehicle, which is good. Mirage here, the only colors he really needs is black, red, and white. And it's not like all the colors are everywhere. They're all like spread out. Like, black is still for the bottom, and the shoulders, and the head. And the red's the arms/hands, the chest, and the feet. And the white are just the legs, which is a good breakup. But that being said, these are minicons from Armada original Armada. These guys can combine into a weapon. I have no idea what their configurations are for the weapon, but I don't feel like doing that until I get the third number. Because if I get the third number, if I don't get the third number, oh, for God's sake, it sounds like fucking rattle is going on outside, but anyway. If I don't get the third number and I put them in our weapon configuration, I will feel like it will feel incomplete. And besides, I looked up the picture. The dude's in the fucking middle, so all I would have is front, back, no middle. But yeah, once I get Dirt Boss, you bet your ass I'm pairing these three with, hold on a second, he's right here. This beautiful bastard. All DNA'd up, graded, kitted, Armada Prime. Because he never came with a minicon. And DNA, I'm surprised they didn't even make a minicon for him in the upgrade kit. Yet they made a minicon for Metroplex, and they made Wheelie for Grimlock, and a few other examples where they made robots in kits. But yeah, what do I say about these three? Fine. Get all three numbers and make a cool ass weapon out of it. So yeah, totally recommend. I don't recommend this. I'm sorry, Prime, but feels like you got shaft, and the way the Megatron looks, I'm scared. And I know the Elite 1 and Bumblebee are going to be absolute garbage because of what they look like in robot mode and their vehicle mode. Oh god, they look so terrible. They look so bad. But yeah, don't get this guy. If if you don't want a better version of the normal one that came out in the movie line, and for the Transformers 1 toy line. But yeah, this is my look at Transformers Studio Series, Transformers 1 Optimus, and Transformers Armada, Mirage, Downshift Row Assistant. Free 2-pack for now. But yeah, I'm disappointed with this figure. Alright, so I mistransformed it, but it still does not make it look good. Still looks like shit.